They want you to be delusional as a man. Listen, let me explain, man. You go your whole life looking for external validation, whether or not it's the relationships you have in your life, the success you have in your life, or the assets of the materials you have in your life. Listen, start to determine your life and view your reality off the mental you have in your reality. And it would change your life forever. What do I mean by this? Maybe you don't have as much funds, but you change your mindset to just, I can create the funds to be in my bank account. I can attract the funds to be in my bank account. Listen, everything you've been told as a man is a lie, man. You're not valuable until you make yourself valuable. You're not valuable until you realize you are the value, man. See, one thing you got to realize is you don't attract women in your life by chasing them in your life. Now, you can cold approach, you can talk to women, but usually you want to attract them genuinely. And you can start off the conversation, you can still pursue and be the guy who gets the woman by just pursuing. But one thing you got to realize, women are like cats. You can't do too much. If she wants her space, you let her have her space. If she doesn't want to chill with you, be around you, you let her be. That whole happy wife thing and happy life thing is a lie, man. It's about you creating the legacy, creating the mission that you set as a kid and said, this is my dream, this is my vision. And then the relationships you get in your life is you pursuing that dream and that vision. See, y'all get so distracted on the things that don't matter because you came across lust, because you came across a relationship you thought was going to last forever. You lost the relationship with yourself. But one thing I got to tell you is, bro, they want you to be weak as a man. They want you to fall victim to the image they said you had to be. And it started off young. You get coded young, going through the school system, grade K through 12. A whole system of program. Yes, we need education. Yes, we need wisdom. But we told what to do. They take us away from our creativity. They want you to be delusional. Listen, you are told to be at this place at this specific time. You are told to do your homework on a subject you don't care about or don't really want to learn about. You are told to follow the rules. And it's all to determine who you are as a person. That's why it's so many soulless people walking around and don't know their identity. Because they lost their creativity. So you cannot be delusional about losing your creativity. Keep your creativity for the rest of your life. It will do wonders in your life. But one thing you got to understand is you're gonna have to put in 60 plus hours of work on your life every single week. Whether or not it's income, looks, physique, wisdom, and just overall speech and connection with people. If you're not willing to put in 60 plus hours of investing into your life, doing better in your life, you're just not going to make it. You're not going to be able to have a good retirement. You're not going to be able to have a good life. You'll be having a life of just overall, just making it by, just having enough for the bills. Oh, another thing. Change isn't going to happen unless you make change. It's easy to complain about your situations and stay stuck. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to not realize your value and complain about your life and think, why me? They want you to be a victim and make you victim to your own life. And when I say they, I mean the people that are putting these systems in place schools in place. The people that are putting the things on social media in your face, these are the people who control the system. So with that being said, you got to realize I have to think outside of the box for me to grow and for me to realize what is going on the outside of things that I can't even see, that is controlling the reality I can see. You have to stop being delusional. A man's biggest asset is himself, and a guy he can count on. Maybe a dog. But one thing you gotta stop just like contemplating on is relationships that's not for you, or situations that's not for you. If it wasn't supposed to be now, it's irrelevant now. Focus on the present right now, and what can you do about the past that you learned to allow it to grow and really dive your feet into the soil you in right now, the mud you in right now. The mud you in is not forever. It is only temporary. And once you leave the programming of school, whether or not it's high school or college, you realize what the real world is about. And the real world is not caring what other people got to say about your situations, because no one is going to fix your problems but you. No one is walking your 4 quarters of walking miles in your life, milestones in your life, to see every single moment you've been through, to know why you are the way you are. You understand you are the way you are for a reason, and God put you here for a reason, on a mission to get it done, on the creativity He put you here for. And you got to really realize, what are you good at? The world is all about value exchange. What are you good at? Don't be delusional on monetizing your skill sets, monetizing what you're good at, because this is the action that is going to change your life. This is the action that is going to put more ability and more stability and more emotion in your life. But you gotta be able to cancel out all delusion, man. You gotta be able to be like, listen, man, I'm going all in, and it's just that, man. If I want to approach this chick while I'm on this grind, I'm gonna approach her. It's just that easy. We are in this present day and this year, bro, because this type of content is timeless. This type of information, this type of gems to change your life, you just gotta listen, G. It only gets colder. You get the last laugh as the man. You do. Because you have to put everything on the line. You have to put your body on the line. You have to work. You have to think. You have to actually solve things in your life, or your life won't change. And then when it's time to protect your family, that's you. But you have to build the guy that actually has the life that you desire. You have to be that guy every day. And that's something you really got to shift your mind to, and not be delusional on. It's impossible to get that life. It's always possible when you just give it effort. I promise you, that same chick that wasn't feeling you, soon as you start to choose yourself and not really care about her not feeling you, she starts to feel you. People feel you when you invest time into yourself, when you invest care into yourself. You care about yourself. You do what you need to do on a daily basis. You hit the gym. You focus on yourself. Life becomes way more peaceful. You don't have to worry about all the external things that don't really matter. You're focused on the external things that's going to improve the internal things. You're taking other people's experiences and allowing yourself to pick up wisdom from their experiences. You got to understand one thing. You're not going to take a step forward to your goals unless you initiate the mind to move that foot, to take that step. But you got to get yourself outside. You got to get yourself in that grind. And one thing I want you to understand is rejection isn't something that should like slander your mind, bro. It is something that is behind success. Don't be scared to get yourself out there. Don't be scared to be turned down in a conversation. Don't be scared to be turned down in maybe an interview you want to give somebody, or just pick their mind and learn some more. Don't be scared to get rejected by a chick that, maybe she ain't just feeling you in the present moment. Because like I said, women are like cats. As you improve your life, they start to want to be around you. They start to want to actually give you the cat. So one thing I want you to understand is you need to really start to focus on yourself. The most delusion the world put out towards you as a man and men out here is to not put value into yourself, they want you to not value yourself. But you need to value yourself to extreme lengths, and that would bring you extremes like success in life and extreme happiness in life and extreme comfort in the discomfort of life, because it's all a part of this thing called life. A part of the delusion is life trying to hold you down, as far as the people who has created the rule system for you in this life. Part of that is the delusion of why you think scrolling on social media and not living your life for days on end, a lifetime amount of just every day, and not getting your lifetime out. It's okay. They push that out there like that's normal, because they wanted to take you away from your movie and your chapters. And don't get drifted when you don't have the same pieces around from the previous chapters. It's time for new relationships. It's time for new built of character. But you are the one that you're gonna have to count on. Understand that. And the food you eat is how you feel in the world. Your health is actually wealth. It attracts success. You clicked on my video, you see I'm in shape. You want to listen a little bit more. How did he get in shape? How does he carry himself this way? It's easy. It all stems from confidence. Part of the delusions, they want to take you away from your confidence. Okay? You must always remain confident now. Even when they annoy or it bothers them that you're confident, it's not your problem. Because a confident person respects when another person is confident. It doesn't affect his world. But a weak, insecure person affects their world. And when they see somebody doing good, it affects them. A lot of people who put off bad traits and bad energy onto you, is something going on with them. Life is all full of lessons, but you got to be able to note them down of what the answers is to the lessons and what it was that you could take away from the lessons, or you would be clueless walking through everything in your life. And everything about financial in your life, it's all about just going to get it in your life. Just doing things that is going to make the bank account go up, and you continue to do it over and over and over and over and over, and you put time into it, and you grind, you put your time into that. Because maybe you not gonna go nowhere where the friendships you hanging out with right now. Oh, matter of fact, you are gonna go somewhere. You're gonna go where they're gonna go, and that's the bar every single weekend, and you're gonna be wondering why your life is not where you want it to be. If you're a man watching this, your life is not like a chick's life. A woman who's successful isn't gonna just settle down with you unless you're the ultimate attractive guy that can just, hey, you got the game, okay? But the average man, he doesn't even know he has worth in himself. So women are coming to realize this and using it to their benefits and realizing they were actually delusional about their worth in a good way. The only thing you need to be delusional about is that you are your biggest asset. You are the answer. You are the way out. You are your ticket. You are your meal ticket. You are the genius behind the movie that you're actually living, not the movie you watch on the screen. You are the movie. You are the experience. You are the one to create the moments. You are the one to create the relationships. Your life all determined off the decisions you made in your life, not off the thought you had of your life. It's the reality of your life, the decisions you made in a moment in your life. Did you stand strong? Did you give up? This is simple. Don't be delusional on the programming they put into you. Hey, be a nice guy and just get out there and people please and be an identity that we ask you to be. You keep your identity, you keep your creativity, you keep who you are, and you allow it to embrace you, and you allow it to make you thrive in this world. And that's the people that they appreciate so much. And that's why you are the one that will be gravitated to when you take on this mindset. People look for guidance in you. People see themselves in you and see what they wanted to be when they look at their actions and they just took the other route of slacking and being undisciplined. So when you be your biggest asset and when you're confident in yourself, you do the world a favor. If this video helped you out in any way, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. I'ma holler at you on another one, man.